Tea time in England, traditionally if you're having the afternoon tea, it would be later in the day, probably around about 4 o'clock time, just as after lunch but before your evening meal. So it's that little bit in the middle just to stop you from being hungry, just to last you to the end of the day.
Well, we started our first tea rooms in England back in 2007 and we grew to three tea rooms over there. And it was all about consistency and serving the best ingredients in the best environment in a consistent manner.
So to experience here, we do what we call our Windsor afternoon tea, which is the whole experience. It begins with sandwiches served on a platter, so you can pick and choose from several different sandwiches. We then bring out the cake stand, and the cake stand will have an array of petite cakes, everything homemade, with your traditional scones, and then of course your clotted cream, strawberry jam, and as much tea throughout. And we have 103 loose leaf teas to choose from.
So if people ask for an authentic English tea, the authentic English tea is the English breakfast tea. That's what 98% of tea served in England is.
Scones pair very well with tea, and you'd also have your clotted cream with your scone. So scone is a little like a bun. You cut it in half, open it up, you'd put jam on, and then you'd put your clotted cream on top. And it's part of the scone and cream is called a cream tea. It's not actually cream for your tea. A cream tea means a scone with the clotted cream, but it's delicious.
So the most popular tea we serve here is our Shelly's blend, which is English breakfast tea. And next to that is a spiced masala chai, which is extremely popular as well.
The reason we chose Plymouth, obviously it's America's birth town. We came here probably about 25 years ago, myself and my husband, fell in love with the place. Then came back about 7 years ago with our children. Again, fell in love with the place, and there was nowhere to get a cup of tea, which was outrageous. So at that point we decided we would like to bring one of our tea shops here to Plymouth. So we had 2 in England, and we decided to make the journey as the Pilgrims did and come and open a tea shop here. And it's been fantastic ever since.